The only country in the world where Christianity and Islam meet as demographic equals, here, in the shadow of the Chapalwadi Mountains, with our head in the desert and our feet in the ocean, located at that very junction where North, West, and Central Africa meet, we have always been a meeting place. And a meeting place, a crossroad in traditional African spirituality, a meeting place, a crossroad is a magical place. That's where you go to pray your most effective prayers, because our ancestors believed that a unique and powerful spirit hovered over that junction where different human paths intersect. And what is that spirit? It is the spirit of the melting pot. It is the spirit of coming together. It is the spirit of unity in diversity. Even then, our people knew that wherever you find a place where people of diverse tribes and tongues and colors and backgrounds can rise above their differences and come together, that there you will find some of the most remarkable expressions of creativity possible to the human spirit. That is the spirit that animates this place. That is why this place, through history, has been the scene of some of the most remarkable events and accomplishments to come out of this region. You see, the news is misleading, that characterizes us only for corruption and terrorism. But here you are today, but an hour's drive away from the seat of the earliest known sophisticated civilization in all of sub-Saharan Africa, the Nok civilization. Here you are today, but an hour's flight away from the takeoff point of one of the greatest migrations in human history, the Bantu migration that spread the knowledge of farming and ironworking all across sub-Saharan Africa. Here you are today, but a few hours drive away from the Bronze Age civilization of Igbo-Ukwu, from the eternal capital of Kanem-Bornu, the seat of West Africa's oldest continuous kingdom. You see, the news is misleading, that characterizes us only for corruption and terrorism. But here you are today, but a few kilometers from the ancient walls of Sungbo, second in length only to the Great Wall of China. Here you are today, within short distance of the iconic Sokoto Caliphate, of the great Benin Empire, of the seats of the old Oyo Kingdom. Here you are today, within touching distance of the sacred groves of Oshun, that has since exported its formidable pantheon of Yoruba deities to such South American countries like Brazil and Colombia, where today Obatala is deity. Here you are today, but a short domestic flight away from the Atlantic ports of Badagry and Calabar, from which Africans were taken as slaves in such numbers that today the Nigerian DNA is one of the most prominent in the African American population. You see, this place has always imprinted itself on the world.